Hello and welcome to some Phantom Forces. It's been a little while since I last covered Phantom Forces on my channel. I did not mean for it to take this long. Why? I did not mean for it to take this long for me to come back to Phantom Forces. It's just kind of what happens sometimes. I don't know. Whenever you start doing Roblox variety content the way that I do it, things just like start getting weird. I don't know. I'll be honest, I particularly enjoy doing the whole Roblox variety content thing. It's been very fun for me. But also at the same time, I feel like I just miss out on some things that happen in games for a while. Like I didn't even know about this new map. I can't even spawn in on this map. What is going on? I just want to live for like a few seconds, please. I got at least one. Okay, I got one kill. Can I get another? Okay, like why is the entire enemy team already on top of me, dude? Just relax, okay? Take a breather for a moment, please. What? I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think it was something along the lines of, oh yeah, I remember. I just feel like I miss out on some things here and there whenever I start doing Roblox variety content, because there was a new map that was even added to this game. I forget what the name of it is. It's something with like, I don't know, the entire map is like super like modern and just like it's like a skyscraper or something, and it's like in this white building. I don't remember the name of it at all, but it's a new map to me on Phantom Forces, and I actually really liked that map. That map was a lot of fun to me for some reason, but I missed its release or even being added to the game. I should not be jumping because that jump right there. Oh, hello. How? Why? What? But I essentially just missed the map, and it was a really cool map, and I wish I was like there to witness it getting added to the game or something, because it was a really cool map and I've been enjoying it so far. But there's other things I've been doing and working on for this game, and that is the good old setups. I was actually working on a setup sheet for Bad Business and Phantom Forces, and of course when Modern Warfare 2 comes out, I'm going to be doing a setup sheet for Modern Warfare 2. But the thing is, of course, Modern Warfare 2 isn't out yet, and that's for the second channel. We don't talk about that on this channel all that much. And then also, that's a ton of XP, man. But also, I have some progress on the good old setup sheet for Bad Business and Phantom Forces. In fact, the Phantom Forces sheet is done. That's because I'm not making one for Phantom Forces. I've tried to understand the recoil system behind Phantom Forces for so long, but I never can wrap my head around it. So I'm just saying, whatever, you know what? I'm going to use another Phantom Forces player's amazing sheet, which is going to be Spezzy's attachment sheet, or I think they're called it's called something like an advanced loadout sheet or something. But Spezzy's attachment sheet, or whatever you want to call it, is super good, and that's the one I'm using. I'm going to literally use every single setup that's on that spreadsheet for all of my guns, including the optic, because I just don't care. I want someone else to create the setups for me on Phantom Forces at this point. I can't do it. I've tried. I don't know what it is with me, but I just physically cannot seem to make myself a good setup in this game, so I'll let someone else do it for me, basically. You know what? We started off this game rough, but now we're picking things up. As for the Bad Business setup sheet, though, it's honestly going really well for me. I'm really liking what I'm doing over there on that game. And that's pretty much it for the whole setup spreadsheet things. I don't know how much you guys really care for that, but that's okay. You know, whenever I record video games, I feel like more so nowadays than what it used to be in the past. Is I just like to talk, man. I just want to have fun and make some good old videos, play some video games, and just talk. Although I'm not gonna lie, I've heard a lot of issues with the whole Roblox update, and if you guys don't know, you guys probably do know because they forced it onto all of us, but we have to use that like I don't know what it's called, but it's like the Roblox app. People are calling it the Roblox mobile app, but for me it feels more like it's the Windows app is what it is, but it's also like, I don't know, it's just some sort of like application, and I don't think that really anyone wanted it or likes it that much, because if you're someone like me, I just like using the browser. I like that they would give an option for people to maybe not use the app and use the browser, but also to give them the option to use the app if they wanted to, because the apps aren't necessarily a bad thing. It's just that I don't want to use it. So why am I being forced to, man? I liked the other way. Either way, though, I actually got it way earlier. Only recently it got pushed out to everyone. And welcome to the pain that I've been having to face. That's all I gotta say, because I've had to deal with it for a while now. So welcome. But nonetheless, I don't really think it's a huge problem. At least it hasn't been for me. I've heard that some people actually have issues with recording now. Like other content creators on Roblox are having issues because of this. But for me personally, it didn't really cause me any problems, although it is just a nuisance for me. It's just kind of it's just an annoyance, if anything. This Type 20 isn't that great of a, like, it's all right, but I don't think it's that great of a gun. I feel like I need an extended mag. I forget what's on the setup, but I don't have everything unlocked to make this setup perfect. But I can just say with confidence right now, I'm not a big fan of this Type 20 as much as I used to be, and it definitely doesn't feel like it slaps as hard as I would like it to, because I've used other ARs. In fact, I've used a lot of the ARs up to around 1,000 kills, and they all seem pretty, you know, solid, pretty decent. And then there's the Type 20, which feels kind of rough to use right now. I really haven't been keeping up to date with the whole stuff that's been going on with the Phantom Forces test place. And I really feel like I gotta start checking in on that at least every once in a while, because I do like reading about it. I do like figuring things out about it, because you know, it's nice to just see what's coming to the game. So I genuinely don't know. I should probably check that out after this video. I've also noticed that some of the guns I used to mess around with weapon skins, I don't know what I was thinking or doing in this game, because I made guns look absolutely horrendous. Like this Type 20, it looks good right now, right? And that Cherry Blossom skin I used on it way back when the gun first released, that looked pretty good as well. But I feel like sometimes I just ruined the gun. I think what I look for is like a more modern, sleek look to it, or like minute adjustments, or it has to be really cool looking. For example, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. For example, this Rama 1130, I really like the look of this because it just looks really good to me. I don't know if you guys think this is fire, but I think it's awesome. This is super good looking to me. Of course, I don't think that these are the good attachments on it, but I mean, hey, it's for the looks, right? I definitely should go and fix up this attachments on it though, but it looks really sick and I like this a lot. And that's just one of the few examples that I have on just weapon skins. Like I want them to look good, but then I have guns probably like, let me find a random one probably somewhere in the assault rifle category, probably somewhere down here. Like I have random things that look like this, which they don't look terrible, but it just makes it not look as good. And like I used to like this chrome thing, and I don't like this anymore either. So I don't really like it, but then I have things like this AN94, which looks super sleek. It looks good, basically. It's not super modern or anything. And then this looks super sleek as well. I like those, but the one that I like a lot right now is this HK416. It doesn't look like I actually put a camo on this at all, but I actually did. I just made this gun look, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe like a dark gray, close to black or something. It just looks really modern, and I don't know, an all black gun looks really good to me. And so the whole point I'm getting to is I've been messing around with weapon skins, and I've been trying to grind some more credits to do stuff with more weapon skins, because I want my guns to look good for videos and just for me as well to use, because things weren't looking that good before, man, and they just weren't. It was okay, but it wasn't great. But I finally decided on my goals in this game. I've decided that I want to get to 1,000 kills on all the primaries, 500 kills on all the secondaries, and then I might go further and beyond afterwards and just try to get 1,000 kills on all the secondaries as well, which I don't know if I'm going to plan on doing that, because it seems difficult for some of the secondaries. But I would like to, because unlocking more attachments is always a good thing. And I wouldn't mind unlocking a lot of other things anyways. Like, that's like one of the things I look forward to doing. But ultimately, I just want to get that 1,000 kills on all primaries and then get the 500 kills on all secondaries. I'll be happy after that. I also haven't been working on my aim at all, because I used to aim train all the time. And I literally haven't touched an aim trainer in ages. I kind of miss it. Every time I'm away from it, I just miss it a lot. I used to do it all the time. I would usually do it for like 30 minutes at a time, but I miss it and I gotta go back. I think I'm going to start doing that as well after this video is done. I just want to mess around with the test place, figure out what's new, see what's going on. Then I want to hop back into the aim trainer, mess around with that, enjoy myself. It's gonna be a good time. Why is there so many enemies in there? Get in there, teammate. Okay, you're dead. I'm just gonna go from above. Hold on, let me deal with this guy. Anyone down here? There has to be someone in here. I heard them before. I saw them, in fact, actually, too. They're down here and to my left. Where? What is going on, dude? Oh, I hear someone above me. Hello? Where? Oh, hi. I didn't see where you were for a second. You stopped in place. It would confuse me. Ultimately, I just miss playing this game. I miss grinding a whole bunch of first-person shooters. I miss just playing whatever I felt like playing and making content on whatever I felt like I wanted to make content on, and just enjoying myself as a gamer first and foremost, and then a content creator second. But the thing is, though, is that I want content creation to be my job, right? But I don't want to sell my soul to a specific game or a specific genre, or selling my soul to content creation as a whole either. I just want to have fun playing video games, because that's the whole point of me wanting to do it as a full-time career anyways. So with you guys being here and watching my content, it means a lot to me, because you guys are helping me accomplish that dream in the near future. Very, you know, one step at a time, pretty much. Hello, how you doing? Entire enemy team is right there. Of course, I can't get the other guy. I feel like I've been having a way more fun time recently with content creation, and that's all because of you guys. And of course, listening to myself and my girlfriend, because I'm gonna be honest, I was not listening to myself. I'm kind of stubborn with myself. Maybe I'll get into that when I hit like 25K or something, because I've been wanting to do a 25K subscriber Q&A celebration thing, but I'm not too entirely sure how I want to go about it. I feel like with the way that my content is slowly changing and forming, it's becoming more of like me being myself, which I really love and enjoy. But also at the same time, in a way, I feel like it's also becoming a diary or a vlogging sort of thing, where it's like I just kind of hit record and I talk and it just happens. No matter what though, I still play the game and I just enjoy myself too, whatever is happening in the game, and I like to try and pop off and stuff, but I find it fascinating, to be honest. Anyway, time for some AKM gameplay, because I actually want to get the tri-laser on it, because the tri-laser is apparently the one sole laser attachment that is on the attachment sheet the most, and I believe it takes 1,015 kills on a weapon to unlock, which is kind of crazy, but also at the same time not really. 1,000 kills isn't horrible. You can get it in a couple hours probably. Oh, that was a nice wall ping. I liked that. I saw the dude. I just didn't know where they were going. Strangely enough, because I have this attachment sheet now, I kind of want to play with more DMRs and rifles, though. Because this guy, I don't know what it is, like the Spezzy. Spezzy is a amazing scientist behind the recoil, man. I don't get it. I tried so hard to understand it. Like, I spent literally hours of my time staring at, like, the information on things, trying to mess with every single thing here and there. Just try to figure out the science behind all the guns and setups. That guy is amazing with that sniper rifle, by the way. I couldn't figure out anything, man. I tried. I mean, okay, I figured out a little bit. I figured out, like, what certain numbers do, but I don't know what makes a gun feel good or what makes a gun good in general. Normally, all I was trying to do was go for the most sight accuracy and just try to get something good that way, but it wasn't going well. That person's way too good with that Remington. Someone take that gun away from them. With that sniper rifle alone, their whole villain arc's about to start. I also heard that at one point, they actually messed around and tested different types of recoil in the Phantom Forces test plays. I don't remember exactly what it was like or how it went, but I did hear that some people liked it, some people didn't. And it was enough to the point where the developers of Phantom Force just said that they weren't going to take the system anywhere further. But it was just interesting to see that they were going to mess around with new recoil. I don't know exactly what it did, but I kind of wish that they would mess around with like a recoil system where you had to pull down like a traditional first-person shooter game. Now, I'm not saying that that should get implemented into the actual game, but I want to see how it would feel with Phantom Forces itself. Because imagine that instead of your recoil being RNG, you just held down the trigger and you actually just had to pull down to control the recoil. One last thing I want to do real quick, though, is get this tri-laser for this gun because I need literally one more kill. Oh, and that's how I get it? Nice, I guess. That's going to have to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys watched this far in the video, it means a lot to me. Without further ado, I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!